All right, it says we are live, so hello. Happy Sunday. Happy weekend. Are we ready for some writing, some editing, some revision, productivity, drafting, whatever it is you are doing? Are you ready for it? I am getting there. Hopefully by the time we finish saying hello, I will have gotten my headspace together. I have had coffee. It did not seem to be having a noticeable wake up effect, so I also added a large glass of soda on top of that. So it will probably both of them all hit at once at some point during the stream because that's usually how it goes. But I am grateful for caffeine. So yeah. So I got some cute pictures of my nephews. Was it early this morning? Yeah, early this morning. And so I was able to see them. It's really cute. Texted the bestie, and yeah, and we had good news from my mom down in Florida. She was working on some of the stuff for my the elders who have passed away, their estates, and so they have taken a couple things off of their plates this week. Sort of like getting things either in the process of doing or like finished. So lots of progress on that front, which is nice to hear about. So yeah, so lots of good things, progress. So yeah, hopefully I can also make some progress with the writing. I know it seems like I'm not moving any of the purple stickies, but it seems like I keep making more stickies and then just putting them closer together. So it doesn't seem like I'm making progress on my Kanban board this month, but I promise I have. Rachel says, revision time, woohoo! Oh, yes. Also, I did ask, in honor of the pen-wielding frog on the thumbnail, what color pen do you use to revise/edit with? To be honest, I usually grab whatever color is closest at hand that is not the color that I typed in. But that doesn't always hold true. It's usually whichever one is convenient. I do have a tendency to go for brighter colors. I have a whole lot of red pens left over from teaching, so I have that as an abundant option. But I do choose like bright blue and purple and green and whatever color is handy. that I can see. I tend not to use yellow a whole lot because I have a hard time seeing it. So yeah. Megan says, today you need to finish this writing test because it's due tomorrow. You're hoping to do well, but your writing has not been particularly inspired lately. As long as it is clearly communicating, I don't think you necessarily have to be super inspired. So, but yes, I hope you do well as well. And NKR Writes says, I've been rewriting my book since it's going well so far. Excellent. Nice. And you're hoping to be a lot quicker with it, though, because you'd like to get the rewrite done ASAP. Yes, this is definitely what I was hoping would happen with this particular project that I'm working on as well. And it is going decently. So I will take that over an alternative. Mainly for someone to read it and see what needs to be changed, and then rinse and repeat. Yes. Sonia edits on your computer, so it doesn't really matter what color. Do you have a particular color choice in the highlight that you highlight to come back to for notes and things? NKR says you like black pens. And hi. Hello. For once you were early. You were. Nice. Cool Gamer says hi. Hello. How are you? And Becca is here. Hello. Hello. Megan says whatever is on hand. Yes, although you mainly edit on your computer, you will also write down sentence by sentence on your whiteboard and revise that way. Yeah, because it takes way less effort to erase on a whiteboard. than it does pretty much anything else. Just like whoop, and you're done, which is very fun. Elizabeth is here. Hello and good Sunday, everybody. Hello. How are you? And did you manage? I saw that you managed the other day on Thursday to catch the ice cream truck. Has the ice cream truck been around again? I have been sadly disappointed that we have not had an ice cream truck come by at our new place. We had one that would come around to our neighborhood at the last place we lived, but we have not had one discover our neighborhood here as of yet. So slightly disappointed. Jen says, hope everybody's week is off to a great start. I hope so too. Mama Maggie is here. Hello, lovelies. Hello, how are you? Elizabeth says, red ink for the revisions textbook teacher. I mean, honestly, yes, because it stands out. And I had, even when I was teaching, there were two different schools of thought with my mentor teachers. Some of them were like, yeah, get red. It's classic. It stands out. And some were like, no, you can only, you shouldn't edit in red because it destroys the student's esteem. And I'm like, does it? I mean, I can, like, if there's marks everywhere, perhaps. But if you are focusing on one or two things that they can highlight and change at a time, then no. But anyway. CB says, hello. Hello. Mama Maggie says, I'm having the worst internet today. Oh no, but you will try to keep up. Hopefully we can help though. Hopefully the internet stays stable enough that you can join us for this break. Mama Maggie says, I need to update my Kanban for this quarter. Yeah, we only have 1 month left, don't we? Oh shoot, I don't think I'm going to get all that done in 1 month. But on the other hand, I have gotten all of this done, and hopefully I will get the rest of that purple and about half of that yellow done. That would be nice. NKR says, you finally managed to find an artist for your poetry anthology. Nice, and you're in the process of making a cover for it. Excellent. Elizabeth says, hoping to revise 2 chapters today to prepare for work and maybe painting week. Ooh, nice. Mama Maggie says, I revise and edit with several colors, red for delete, bright/light blue for moving things, and green for new words or sections. That's a nice way to color code it. Elizabeth says, ooh, fun for the cover. Yes. CB has homework to do for Thursday. This is for your writing group, correct? You don't highlight text either. Wow, nice. Elizabeth says, nope, it only comes around maybe once a month. Fair enough. That's why you kind of panicked and had to run. Fair enough. Absolutely fair enough. Blurg, yeah, you had the same thing where people were using green instead, but I'm like, is it still used to show mistakes? So wouldn't they just associate green with mistakes now? Yeah. Yeah. CB says, where you live, there's no ice cream van. Oh, so sad. There should always be an ice cream van. Where you used to live, there was one, and you used to go out for it a lot. I mean, it's a fun little treat. Of course, it is more expensive that way, but it's still fun. All right. We need a card today. I have not pulled a card yet, so I need to do that. Okay. Yesterday was the cat in verse, if you needed to know why your day went the way it did. But today's is the horse spirit, and it's in the upright position. Okay, so All right, so here is the horse. And the main message is that freedom is yours. There we go, focus. Okay, so Freedom is yours. When the horse spirit appears, you are gifted with the spirit of movement and freedom. It is the time for travel and adventure, whether that means a trip somewhere or taking a different kind of journey, one of freedom of choice. The horse spirit reminds you that no matter the circumstances, you have free will and choices that can take you far away to a better place, a better situation, a better state of being. For there is no one but you to rein in your will and make a different decision. You are capable of making powerful choices that will affect you for a long time to come. Horses are social animals and known to be a friend to mankind, willing to carry us forward when we need it. The horse reminds you that help will be available to you whenever you need it, and companions will be by your side whenever you choose to go, whatever direction you choose to travel. Life is an adventure, and the horse wants you to know that whatever choices you make, you have the Great Spirit within, invisible yet holding you up and always walking by your side. If your inquiry is about a relationship, you can set your heart free to experience love in all forms. The Spirit whispers to you that the gift of freedom is yours if you allow yourself to break out of your perfectionism and stubbornness. Let me repeat that. The gift of freedom is yours if you allow yourself to break out of your perfectionism and stubbornness. Make a move, enjoy the freedom of letting go of the need of control. So, the horse, freedom is yours. Are you going to focus again? No, you are absolutely focusing on the dang your genius at work sign in the back. It's a very good card. I enjoyed that. It's sort of like a threefold. Like, it's time to maybe put a little bit of freedom, a little bit of movement in things. Could be a state of mind. Could be mental health. Could be from a relationship or within a relationship. Yes, but also give up on the perfectionism. It doesn't exist. Perfectionism is not a thing. Yes, perfectionism and stubbornness are middle names, yes, and we need to let it go. Yes. Ice cream trucks are the best. Your English teacher used to use red for spelling and green for grammar. Also a nice way to do it. Megan says you're glad that you don't live where you used to because the ice cream truck would always come by while you're trying to stream. Oh no! It is such a, yes, it's a very, very nice illustration of the horse. Yes. Love it. NKR says I really needed to hear that today. Oh, good. I'm glad. Mama Maggie says lovely. Yes. Okay. So we need to choose our timer. So are y'all feeling like you need a warm-up today? Or do we need to go into full sprints? Warm-up or full sprints? I could do either because I need to set up a couple things. Okay, that's... Okay. Let's see. We have CB and Megan vote for full sprints, and NKR and Elizabeth vote for warm-up. We need a tiebreaker. That's not me. It should be me. Okay, how about we do a 20-minute? That way it's on the longer side of a warm-up, but it is still on the slightly shorter side. And we will go with our hippo for that. Make sure. Okay, and I think this was one of my first ones, so I think it has the chime sound at the end rather than the farts. So if you were hoping for farts, apologies. Okay, so I do have some things to set up. Also, before I go full on, and I did finish setting up the September bullet journal spread. So I've got the events, my goals to set up, and then I've got the weekly layouts that look like this. I added some stickers down at the bottom. And so relatively simple for the most part. But I went ahead and I set up the whole month that way. So now I can set up the rest of that for some of the top priorities for weeks and things. But yeah, so I finished that, and I also do need to finish some things in my other planner as well. But that is what my September looks like for the bullet journal. Okay, I'm going to stop showing off now, and we're going to get ready. So 1, save your document if you have already been working. If not, make sure that you go ahead and open your document, because now's a great time to do that. 2, make sure that you do have something to hydrate with. I do have a full glass of water, so cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure that you are not slouching. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go, 20 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. That was the first sprint. I just finished doing the things I wanted to in my planner and tossed the stickers back over onto my bed over there to put up later. So I finished that for next week, and also for the September monthly spread in the pre-made planner. So now I have both of my planners ready to go, which is fantastic. How'd y'all do? Do you have a word count? Did you get all set up? Did you get a snack? Settle your significant others with whatever it was they might have bothered you with. Let's see. B.A. Pascar came in. Hey, hello. Hey, y'all. And I asked how was the partial week back. It went well. You're excited for the coming week. Nice. I'm glad. I'm curious though, does that mean, did y'all use up like all of your the weather days? And like, are y'all still ending in the same date, or is that sort of pushed back into the summer or shorten one of the 1 or 2 day breaks over the semester? Let us, if y'all have an answer yet. Sometimes we don't always have an answer. So Heather says, hello. Hello. Megan mainly struggled with the introduction, but she went through your rough draft and added more to the rest of it. Good. Excellent. Elizabeth says 3 pages done. You're going to try and do around 11 today. Nice. CB got 325 words of a short story for your Thursday writing group on the theme of a fresh start. Nice. And KR got 574 words. There we go. I tried to swap the numbers around. Becca is working on yet another cover. You just can't seem to get what you want. Oh no. That stinks. Because if you have an image in your brain but you can't quite translate it, yeah, that's frustrating. Rachel says you got a drink, got food, got a bio break, finished dealing with the bills. Now you might be able to revise. Nice. And Kara says I've been rewriting Act 1, so it's new scenes now. And it's definitely adding more depth to the story, which is good. That is always good, yes. Very good. Very good. Can't quite smell it yet, but we put a nice chunk of meat in the crock pot to do pulled pork. We had, I went to Aldi the other day, and they had pork shoulder butt roast that was boneless on sale for $1.99 a pound. I do not understand like why it's a shoulder butt roast. Maybe it just means the meat off of the ball joint area, or maybe the butt roast is a particular way you cut it. I don't know. Like I don't understand the butcher terminology. But either way, it was just meat and fat for $1.99 a pound. And so I took the smallest one they had, which was a little over 6.5 pounds. That was the smallest one they had. So I chopped it up into essentially 3 little over 2 pound chunks, and so stuck one of those sections in the smaller crock pot to cook for tonight. It'll be very delicious. It'll be yummy. But I don't understand why it's a butt roast if it's part of the shoulder, or why you have shoulder when it's I don't know. I'm confused. I could probably look it up, but you know, I'm lazy. Megan says pork butt is a cut of meat from the upper section of a pig's front shoulder, also known as Boston butt or pork shoulder. But why is it known as butt if it's from the front? I don't understand. This makes no sense to me. I don't know why it's called butt. But yeah, that's odd to me, because I'm just like, shouldn't it? I don't know. It's confusing to me. It's very confusing to me. So me. Maybe it just means it has extra cushion. It has the same level of fat as the butt end of things. I don't know. It's the same. Where did that come from? I feel like I've been living a lie. Yeah, and that's why I was so confused, because the sign that had the price on it said butt roast, and so, but then when I looked at the actual piece of meat, the label on it said shoulder butt roast. So I was like, is this the same thing? Is it going to ring up correctly? It did. And all of them had that same label, and I'm like, I don't even understand. I don't know. But yeah, so, but when I cut into it, it was a very nice mixture of meat and fat. So it will be very tasty, because, you know, fat always makes things tasty. So, yeah. So hopefully we'll be having very nice pulled pork sandwiches in the next couple days. And yeah, and then we can do an actual roast with one of the other two pieces, which would also be nice. So anyway, let me see how y'all did. Elizabeth got 3 pages done. You're going to try to get around 11 today. Nice. 325. Did I already read these? I think I did. Yes, because I remember reading those. Okay. I'm losing my mind, y'all. BA says they moved the end date of school to June 2nd. Good news is that we still have 10. Okay, 10 of the weather days and 7 bank days. Nice. Lindsay says, I need to write, but I'm too busy rereading Harry Potter. Could you maybe do it on audiobook and then like type while you... I would not be able to do that, because I either pay attention to only the audio and I start typing the words that I hear, or I just tune out the audio and then I'm like, wait, what just happened? I'm terrible with audiobooks. So CB says, I don't even know what the cut of meat would be called here. I don't know if it's the same outside of the US or not. I have no idea. Mom Maggie says 329 words about a father's nightmare. Goodness gracious, must be scary. Yeah. All right, y'all, let's get set up to do a full sprint. Let's see, I'm going to go with, let's see, Babbling Brook or Sea. Which would you prefer, the 25-minute ocean waves or the 30-minute Babbling Brook? Waves or brook / waterfall? Lindsay says, I can do most things while listening to an audiobook, but I cannot write or do anything with numbers. It takes more mental capacity, definitely. Megan votes for waves immediately. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Have I shared? No, I have not shared. Okay. All right. Also, don't forget, this is the this is the what was I going to say? Second sprint, self-promo sprint. There we go. That's what I was going to head into. So second sprint is a self-promo. Don't forget to do your promotion in the chat. Make sure that if you have something you would like to share, please do so. Just remember that if you do not have the blue wrench of power, you will not be able to post direct links. You can get around YouTube's automated filters by spelling out the dot in .com and putting a little extra spaces in between those letters. All right. Also, don't forget to save in case you have made some progress. Mama Maggie cannot share links today. That is perfectly fine. It's supposed to be self-promo, so we appreciate you're doing the extra work. But yes, it is supposed to be self-promo. So, okay, brain. Number 1, save. Number 2, sip. Cheers. 3, straighten up your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Give yourself a hand and wrist stretch if you need one. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that was the second sprint. Don't forget that if you have something to promote in the chat, please do so. Also, subscriber mode is still on to combat the bots, so you need to subscribe for 5 minutes before you can chat in the chat. Anyway, how did I do? Not great. Okay, but 398. I'll take it. I will take it. Let me write it down though. Okay. Let me see. Megan has a self-promote. Let me take the banner off so it's not as distracting. Megan says, if you want to join the We Will Not Go Back Feminist Anthology, the new due date for videos is September 27th. Learn more or contact Megan at linktree/Megan_McCarthy. And CB has some promo, 11 one-shots on your Archive of Our Own page, and you added 2 new ones and updated the version of one of them that was already there. Trigger warning, spiders. Rachel D. Adams says, I have a villa under my name as Rachel D. Adams that's called The Life and Loves of a Dragon. It's set in the early 1800s. A dragon, a vampire, and twin demons tried to live their life under the noses of the supernatural law enforcement. Sounds highly entertaining. Heather created some streams in StreamYard and imported some things into Canva and got into your past streams for copying info and descriptions from today's stream, and now you have to go over to your neighbors for a few minutes. JL, Coffee Create Connect. Hello all. How's the writing/editing going? It is going. Slowly, but it's going. Rachel says, doing okay here, but about to have to step away for a bit. Good luck, everybody. Elizabeth says, wow, that went fast. 5 pages done. Nice. Weren't you only, I think you were going for 11 total, so nice. NKR got 655 words. Fantastic. See, we got 382, but you have to go now. You'll be around for a little bit tomorrow. Nice. Lindsay says, no writing was accomplished, but you kept reading. Also fun. NKR says, it's a lot easier than you expected to write a scene now that the book has been written. Like the foreshadowing and the tension is 100 times easy. Nice. Elizabeth says, yes, to self-promote. I have a live stream on my channel every Thursday at 6 p.m. GMT+1, which is noon Eastern, and a bookstagram called At A Little About Books. And there's the link. Megan took the dogs out, also a necessity. Heather is a freelance line editor, copy editor, and proofreader for independent authors and publishers, and further specializes in fantasy, sci-fi, and mysteries/thrillers. Elizabeth goes, ooh, I need to schedule more streams. August has flown by. Yes. BA started watching Lock and Key. Nice. Heather currently has openings for September, quarter 4, and she does free sample edits. And here's the link tree for Heather. Okay. It's about to roll us into the next sprinty sprint. So make sure that you have done all the usual reminders. 1, save your document. 2, make sure that you have something to hydrate with. Cheers. 3, gotta make sure that you do the stretch. Roll your shoulders back. Check and see if you're slouching. I have turned my head and I'm feeling my neck pop occasionally. I'm like, oh, I was not sitting straight. So yeah. That's number 3. Make sure you check your posture. And number 4 is to take a break when you need one. Make sure that if you need a snack, you get one, or if you need to just walk around, that's the thing you need to do. Okay. I think we are all set up pretty much. Turn the sound back on so we can hear the waves. and go. Okay. How was that? I felt like that was definitely a better sprint. So let's see. $547. So that's pretty good. Go to save it. Sorry. Okay. Let's see. Let me know how you're doing. Are you making progress? Is it good progress? Slow and steady progress? What all is it that you are up to? NKR is going to have to go soon, but is going to journal and then head to sleep. Becca says, oh my gosh, I think I'm getting my vision down. Yay! Cross your fingers for Becca. Yes, absolutely. Waiting for some of the comments to come through in StreamYard. I can see them in the chat, but okay. Megan says, I managed to get one sentence in before the sprint ended. You think you've gotten out of your rut, but then again, you're one sentence in. Sometimes that one sentence is all it takes to kind of flip that switch, which is nice. So hopefully that is the case for you. Elizabeth is done with 1.5 chapters for today. Nice. Contemplating doing some more or getting ready for bed. How many more pages is the half chapter? Let's see. Tiny Scribe, hello. Working on getting your word count down. You have to bring each chapter down to roughly 3K to make your word goal of 90K for the whole manuscript. Gotcha. Bonnie got 339 words. Excellent. Oh, excuse me. Now I've got a hiccup. Likely due to the soda I had earlier. Jen L, plugging away at work. These sprints are so helpful. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm glad they help. Let's see. Elizabeth said, started on half chapter, so a new chapter is 7 pages more. Well, considering that you got 5 pages done in one sprint, and then you finished the rest of your 11 pages? Yes. In the next, I mean, you could get very close to getting done in another sprint. So, maybe. Okay. Let's see. Should we continue with the ocean timer, or should we swap to a different timer for the next one? BA has been watching more Lock and Key and did some eBay listing. Nice. Elizabeth says, I could at least start. Yes, you could at least start. Okay, let's see. Mama Maggie mentioned possibly a tomato timer, but I think my tomato timer has, oh, I did miss Amy's. Here it is. Amy, hello. That was your first sprint with us today. You got a page of technical writing editing. Wow, that's nice, because technical writing has like a very special type of editing that has to be done. It's very intense. So I'm impressed, but welcome. And thank you, Megan, for helping me not miss Amy's comment. So I know I do have a tomato timer, but I think those were before I really figured out how to do the timers consistently. So I think they may have an error or two in them. But we could do with them. We could play them anyway. Okay, let's see. Playlists. Oh, I have so many timers. But here is a tomato timer. Also should be silent. So you can play whichever music you want. Okay, so Lindsay has a Goblet of Fire question. Why on absolute earth did Dumbledore announce to everyone that Harry's name had come out of the goblet? If they just said it was a mistake, we could have avoided everything happening that, well, plot devices. You've always got to you must have a character that just royally messes things up, right? Okay. So let's see. 1, save your document. 2, make sure that you have something to sip on. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go! All right. That was the end of that sprint. How'd you do? Let's see. $563 if I have the math correct. So 563. So that puts me. Puts me up at 15, just past 1500 for the stream thus far, which is good. Very good. Let's see. Heather had to head out. Thanks for joining us. Elizabeth says, well, I watched a YouTube video and ate a snack. Now it's time for bed. Thanks for the stream and see us tomorrow. Yes. Hopefully you have a good night's rest. Megan worked on your article some more, managed the first paragraph, although it's currently a little too short. You are not working on the heading for that first section. You are now working on the heading for the first section. Okay. Lindsay says, started to get the plot twist in the story that you're working on. Nice. Excellent. I love a good twist. I like all the twisty turns. Hopefully I can see some of them coming, but others not so much. Because that's sometimes the fun of it. So, all right. Let's see, what other timers do we have? That we could use. BA got more eBay listings and more Lock and Key. Watched. And nice. Okay. It's 4:18. Okay, so we have time for a full size and then maybe a short one. Let's do the Babbling Brook this time. Okay. Save your document. That's number 1. Okay. Number 2, make sure you have something to drink. And if you need a frequent bio break, have at it. 3, make sure that you straighten your spine, pull your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. BA says, I'm going to need to buy the books now for Lock and Key. Sometimes that's how good shows do. You're like, yes. Need more of the same content, just in a different manner. Different medium. Okay. So make sure you take a break if you need it. And here we go. 30 minutes. This does have the ambient water sounds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right, how was that? That was a nice solid 30 minutes. I managed to finish the section I had kind of guessed I would get to today, so that's nice. Revision is coming along. It's being revised. I will accept it. Yeah. Oh, I should probably. Nice, I got 625 that time. Excellent. And that will pop me over the 2,000 mark for today as well, which is also nice because I try to get at least close to 2K, if not over it. But that is a very nice section, so I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Lindsay said, this whole time I've been trying to figure out what was moving behind me. Finally realized it was the reflection of the fan in the picture frame. Yes. I've got the samurai up there that my friend made me, and it's yeah, it's the reflection on the glass in front of it is picking up the fan. So yeah, it's just apparently the right angle for it. But that is from a wood block print that a friend of mine did. So I've got that one that a friend of mine did, and then I did the moon and autumn leaves, not flowers. And then I used the cover of Mercedes Lackey's Joust. The artist that did that cover is on Instagram as A Studio by the Sea. So I had fun and enlarged one of the dragon heads. I can't remember if it was from the Joust cover or if it was from the Alta cover. I think it was from the original Joust. But either way, I've got that one, and then I've got the meditation Misty Mountains words. Why are my words so hard today? That one was from another artist friend of mine who has become a both professional printmaker but also teaches printmaking out in California. So fun times. All the good things. But Lindsay says the fact that that's what I was focused on might suggest I'm a little distracted from writing. Maybe a little. Bonnie had to deal with some kid stuff, but got 482 done after that. Nice. That's amazing. Doing all the balancing and still managing to get to the words, which is fantastic. I have scheduled the next week's. They don't have a fun frog theme. They have a sunset theme for next week. But I've gone ahead and scheduled all of those. So those are up. So if you see them, you can hit the notify me button, and hopefully YouTube will notify you on time when that comes around. Otherwise, I'm here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 to 3, and Sundays 2 to 5, all Eastern times. Also, don't forget to save your documents before you go. Make sure you save. And I will also pop Devin's playlist in the chat. That way you have somewhere to go. So that's Devin's playlist. And then let me see what is currently live. Morgan. So let me pop Morgan's channel, or specifically the live stream for today. Morgan's Lazy Sunday Afternoons Productivity in quotations. And let's see, if you want to just continually get some sprints in, HK has the 24/7 sprint breaks. So if you need that, that's there for you. So yeah, those are both all there. So Devin's, then Morgan's, then HK's. So those are the 3 links in the chat. All right, y'all. We're still about 5 minutes away from the hour, but I think I'm going to go ahead and end it. I will be back tomorrow, so hopefully I will see you then, and we will be bright and bushy-tailed and get all of the words in. Just don't forget to save before you go. All right. Thanks for joining me today, and I will see y'all soon. Bye.